Hello everyone, welcome back to Get Joy Tips, and in this video we're going to talk about how to fix BodyCam is having an issue with crashing. It is not launching or won't launch, freezing, stuttering, lagging, low FPS drop, stuck on loading screen, and even many more issues which is happening for many of the users right now, and how we can fix this up. So let's dive into the workaround. The first one is all about we have to start with a simple restart. For this reason we have to go over here in the start icon. Now we just need to go over here in this particular icon and go for the restart. Once the restart is done, we just need to try launch the game and we have to check whether the issue is solved or not. This is what we have to do as the first step, and because this is very important, sometimes a simple restart can fix a lot of trouble. So we need to start with a simple restart. Next one is all about we have to launch the game from the installation folder. So most of us launch the game from Steam. So that is why we end up in having these kind of issue. So we need to launch the game from this Steam. So in order to, not from the Steam, but from the installation folder. So just go over here in the game, right click and go to the properties, go for installed file and just click on the browse. So if you check over here at the top, that is this PC, local disk C, program file x86, Steam, Steam apps, common, BodyCam. So this is what we have to do. And over here, as you can see, this is the application. So we just need to launch the game. So try launch the game from here. I don't know how this is related, but even this worked for many users. You can try launch the game, and even this might help you in most cases. So if that is not the case, we have to try two more steps. That is all about we have to run the game as an administrator, and we have to run the game in the compatibility mode. So for running the game as administrator, right click over here, go to show more options, go to the properties, go for compatibility, click on run this program in the compatibility mode, go over here in Windows 7, go for apply and go for OK. Or you can set this to Windows 8, go for apply and go for OK as well. Next one is all about we have to right click over here, and also you can try moving to the next step. That is all about we have to run the game as an administrator. Make sure run this program as an administrator, go for apply, go for OK. And once you run the game as an administrator, you have to go back and you have to check whether the issue is solved or not. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to make sure the date, time and region is correct. So just go over here in the search, go for settings, go over here in this over here. Now go to the time and language, go for date and time. Make sure time zone automatically should be turned on, time automatically should be turned on, and show time and date in the system tray. All these three things should be turned on. Just go back, go to the language and region. Now from here we have to make sure the country or region, this has to be correct, which means if you're from United States, you have to select United States. If you're from United Kingdom, you have to select United Kingdom. You have to do it accordingly. And once afterwards, just close this and we have to go back and try launch the game. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is we just need to launch the game and we have to press Alt and Tab. I don't know how this is related, but even this worked for many users. You can try this. So just click on the play button and you have to press Alt and Tab. Even this worked for many users. The next one is all about we have to delete the saved game file. So just go over here in the file explorer. We have to navigate to documents, and over here as you can see there are a lot of folders. So in the same, when you're trying to launch the game and you're saving each levels of the game, you'll be having a folder over here for BodyCam. So just delete the respective folder. But you have to keep in mind when you do this, you'll be losing all the progressions of the game and you have to start from the scratch once again. So once afterwards, just go back, try launch the game. Next one is all about we have to allow the game to Windows security. So just go over here in the search for control panel. We have to search for the control panel. Now from here we have to go for system and security, go for Windows Defender Firewall, go for allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Just keep scrolling down and over here you can see the BodyCam is already added, and also make sure both the private and both the public both has to be selected. So over here as you can see this is not marked, so we have to both mark. That means we have to mark both the private and public, both has to be marked. Once after done with this, but in some cases you'll be end up in one situation where the game is not added or you're not able to find the game here. If that is the case, we have to add the game by default. So just click on the change setting, go for allow another app, go for browse. Now from here go to this PC, go to local disk C, go to program file x86, go for Steam, navigate to Steam apps, go to common. Now from here navigate to BodyCam, select this one and go for open, and we have to add it. So the game is added, right? So the game is added. Now we just need to make sure both the private and public both has to be marked, which is very important. Once afterwards, just close everything and you have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about nothing but we have to unplug all the USB devices. So we might be connected with a lot of external peripheral devices, for example joysticks, might be Logitech wheels, or even might be any other things might be connected which is causing the issue up. So we just need to unplug everything. Once everything is unplugged, we just need to try launch the game and you have to see whether the issue is solved or not. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is we just need to perform a clean boot. So just go over here in the search, go for system configuration, search for the system configuration. Now we just need to go over here, go to the services, go for disable all, go for hide all Microsoft services, go for apply and go for OK. So what we need to do is, as you can see, this is on system configuration and you have to go for exit without restart because we're in the middle of showing. So just go for exit without restart. Once afterwards, just go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is we just need to disable the Steam overlay. So just go over here in the game, go to the properties, go for enable whilst the Steam while in overlay should be turned on. If it is turned on, we have to turn this off. Once afterwards, we just need to try launch the game. And also you have to try giving the commands in the launch option. So you have to give the command. So the first command is we have to try giving the command that is DX11. So for most of us, to the users, DX11 or DX12 will be working fine. So just give DX11 or you have to try with DX12. So if DX11 is not working or if DX12 is still working, it's not working as well, you have to try with D3, D2. You have to try with D3, D2. You have to try with D3, D2. And if D3, D2 is not working, you have to close this and we have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is we just need to close all the overlay application. So just go over here in the game, right click and go to the task manager. Right now, as you can see, there are a lot of things running in the background and all these things are actually one of the main reasons why we are having the crashing issue. So we need to remove the unwanted things which is running in the background. For example, Reva Tuner, MSA Afterburner, all these comes under the category of this one, so we have to remove this. So just remove everything. Once everything is removed, just close this and we have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So just go over here, search for graphics settings. So just click on this one. Now from here we have to add the game. So just click on the browse. Now from here we just need to go to this PC, go to local disk C, go to program file x86, go for Steam, navigate to Steam apps, go to common. Now from here we have to navigate to the game BodyCam. So this will be at the top, hence it is an alphabet. So just go over here in the game, select this one and go for add. So right now as you can see, just click on the option. Make sure let Windows side should be changed to high performance, which is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 with Max-Q design. Go for save and once this is saved, just close everything and we have to go back and try launching the game. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is we just need to increase the virtual memory, which is a very important step. So just go over here in the search, go for view advanced system setting. Just go over here in this one, go to the advanced, go for settings once again, advanced once again, go for change. Make sure this is blank and you have to select the local disk C. Go for custom size and we have to select the value initial size that is 1.5 times the total RAM and the maximum size 3 times the total RAM. So just go over here and we need a calculator. So the initial size should be 1.5 and it should be multiplied with 1024. That is brings you 32, that is you have to first multiply 32 GB multiplied should be done to 1024. That brings you the 32760, which is the total conversion. And this particular value should be multiplied with 1.5 because the initial value is 1.5 times the total RAM. So just take the initial value, that is copy 1040 or 49152. Next one, just type your RAM of a computer, that is 32 GB. So if your RAM is 8, type 8. If it is 4, type 4. If it is 16, type 16. Multiplied with a constant value 1024 and you have to multiply it with 3. That brings you 98304 and we have to copy this and we have to paste it. And once afterwards go for OK and everything is done. Just close everything and we have to go back and try launch the game. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is we just need to update Windows, and that is what we have to do. So just go over here in the search, go for settings, just go over here in the settings, go for Windows update, just update the Windows. Once update is done, just try launch the game and that will be working fine. Next one is all about we have to update the game, update the graphics card. So just go over here in the NVIDIA as well as to the AMD. The NVIDIA over here, if you can check, the product type should be over here, the product series should be there, product should be there, operating system, everything should be there. So you have to select according to geography, GeForce RTX 4090, everything should be selected and go for start search. And right now, as you can see, the file size is around 628.85. So download this one, which is released very recently. So download this one. If you're on the AMD, just go over here in this particular page, select graphics, select the Radeon series, whatever it is. So just select the respective series and go for submit. Now, if you're on Windows 11, download this one. If you're on Windows 10, download this one. If you're on Windows 7, download this one. Next one is all about nothing but what we need to do is after trying with this all, still if you're not, the issue is not solved, you can try 2 steps. You have to verify integrity of game file and you have to uninstall and reinstall the game. For verification, just go over here, go to the properties, go for installed file and just click on the verify integrity of game file, which will cross-check every single file of a game. If any files are corrupted and if any files are missing and all these kind of issues happening, which even cause simultaneously, so these kind of issue, so what we need to do is we just need to unplug everything, which means we have to, what we need to do is just wait this verification to be done, because this will be cross-checking every single files of a game. That is what we have to do. And this is going to take a little bit of time. So once afterwards, try launch the game, and that is what we have to do. So this is what we have to do. And the next one is all about we have to uninstall and reinstall the game. Once you're done with this one, you have to try launch the game. Even after trying with this, still if you're having the trouble, you can uninstall the game. Just go to the manager and uninstall the game. While you're reinstalling it back, you have to make sure that should not be installing on the same local disk from which you uninstall. You have to try a new local disk. And these possible workarounds can be done. And I hope this video is helpful. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. See you soon in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.